In India, we say Chanel.
In USA, we say Chanel.
일본어는 샤네르.
What? Chanel? Oh, no. Chanel.
Hello! Of course.
모르겠어요.
We can try.
Yeah,
we
we're
can try.
confident. We're confident.
I'm gonna laugh.
Even if you're not.
Yeah, sometimes it's very funny because it's so wrong. But for me, when some people say it, I just literally don't understand what they're talking about. Like not just luxury brands, but also like car brands. It's very funny. Like some letters are just very confusing. En français, on dit Louis Vuitton.
In India, we say Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton.
In USA, we say Louis Vuitton.
In Italy, we say Louis Vuitton.
일본에서는 루이비통.
What do you think?
I mean, it's kind of okay. It's just the on in French is and in most of the other languages is on. Otherwise, it's not
too bad.
Too bad.
Okay.
Like,
You can understand that.
You
Yeah,
understand.
okay.
Understand.
All right, we all get a point.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis
sounds-
Vuitton.
S is silent in the French.
So
Listen,
S at the end of a word is usually silent, and on is so.
On.
But are the two different.
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
And see,
Louis
like, I
Vuitton.
feel like you say the U a lot. Like it's Vuitton.
Oui. It's like
Oui.
O-U-I.
Oui.
It's
Yeah.
oui. Like
Oui,
us.
oui.
Like
Yeah,
we.
yeah.
Oui Vuitton.
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
It sounds so fancy and so luxurious when he says it.
You roll the tongue a lot. Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Right?
Oh, yeah, it's lots of like vibration, and also the tongue is moving around. In French, we say Christian Dior.
In India, we say Dior.
In USA, we say Christian Dior.
In Italy, we say Dior.
일본에서는 디오르.
So cute.
In France, we have like two options. Either we're gonna say the full name Christian Dior, or just Dior.
Same for us too.
Yeah.
Same,
It's
mostly.
the most difference is like the R of Dior. It's not an L. It's more like open sound. Dior. It's like almost you blow out of your throat. Dior.
Christian Dior.
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 Char.
자,
Dior.
Char.
와 어려워.
Like you know the ad is Dior, j'adore.
It's a breathing exercise. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very different.
Breathing
not a breathing
exercise.
exercise.
Christian Dior.
Christian Dior. Christian
Dior.
Char. Christian Char.
Christian Dior.
Christian Dior.
Oh.
진짜.
She said close the door.
나한테 시키지 마. 진짜 아니.
I think Italian is the closest because it's like Latin language, so it's more easy. I think you sounded like a very fancy person, like someone who would try to speak very fancy. But it was okay for everybody. I understood also. Well, Mariko was laughing, so I.
디오르.
Cute.
Very
yeah,
cute.
so cute.
Yeah. Super cute.
In French, we say Yves Saint Laurent.
In India, we say Lauren.
In USA, we say Yves Saint Laurent.
In Italy, we say Yves Saint Laurent.
가까워요. 일본에서는 이브 산로랑.
Oh.
Italian and the Japanese are the closest to the French this time. It's Laurent, so it's the same, but R is a bit different. But otherwise, it's pretty close. I know that a lot of people also just say YSL.
Yeah.
YSL.
We usually say YSL.
YSL, yeah.
In France, we either say Yves Saint Laurent or Saint Laurent, but we don't. We almost never say YSL
Even in India, we say just YSL.
or Laurent. Just
Lauren.
Laurent.
Just like, just
YSL.
remove the me. For me, I think Italian sounds more near to the French language, but when it's coming to, I think American and India seems to be like a little closer when you pronounce.
Ours is
And-
closer.
Yeah, and Japanese, and I think the Japanese sounds more like Korean to me because I know the Korean language, so I think that raw sound is very different. Yeah, so it's just more cuter way actually of saying the brand.
Actually, I was surprised that the Japanese sounds this similar to Italian. So yeah, that was interesting.
제가 들었을 때는 우리 일본 빼고는 아예 다른 브랜드 같이 들리는데요. 완전 일본만 더 다른 느낌.
in French, we say Givenchy.
So I'm not sure how Indians call it, but I would rather just say Givenchy.
In USA, we say Givenchy.
In Italy, I think we say Givenchy.
일본어는 지반시.
But I have heard people say Givenchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was expecting
Givenchy.
people to be more wrong.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was okay. It's not on, it's on. Givenchy.
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 So in French, the J sound is je. It's not j. There's no d sound. In front, it's just j. Givenchy.
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 Givenchy. Givenchy.
When you said in Japanese was more better.
Givenchy.
Oh.
Ah.
Givenchy.
In French, we say Hermès.
In India, we say Hermes.
In USA, we say Hermes.
In Italy, I think we say Hermes.
일본어는 에르메스.
Hermes.
In France, H is almost always silent. So some of you said Hermès, like with an H. In France, the H sound usually does not exist. It's the H is silent. It depends. Like if there's a C before, then it becomes ch or sh.
Sure.
But if it's on its own, most of the time it's silent. Like Hermès. Hermès is kind of an exception, but S at the end you say it. But usually, if it's at the end, you don't say it. In this case, it's because it's like a family name, so it's a bit specific. But it's Hermès.
So otherwise it'd be Hermes.
Hermes.
It would be
Hermès.
Hermès if it
Hermès.
was just like a word, like a regular word. But because the name is actually Hermès, like you say
Yeah.
Hermès, it's like more of an exception in the French language. This one is, I think, the most famous everywhere. So the pronunciation is probably going to be pretty similar. In French, we say Chanel.
In India, we say Chanel.
In USA, we say Chanel.
In Italy, we say Chanel.
일본어는 샤네르.
So I think the most difficult is Japanese because of lu at the end. And in English and in Indian, the e, it was a bit different. You said
Chanel.
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 It's Chanel. It's
Chanel.
Yeah.
Chanel.
Chanel.
일본어는 한국말로 따지면 받침이 없어요. 받침, 혀를 쓰는 받침이 없어서 샤넬, 넬 이런 거를 다 네르 나눠서 샤네르 이렇게
샤넬.
발음해요. 근데 샤네르라고 하면 그 프랑스 사람들은 알아들어요?
아, 알아들었지만 조금 이상해요. 샤넬루? 아, 샤넬. Like, French people love to correct people's pronunciation. We're like, oh, no. Chanel. No. Chanel. In French, we say Cartier.
In India, we say Cartier.
In USA, we say Cartier.
Oh my god, okay. Wow. In Italy, we say Cartier.
일본어는 가르띠에. 여기
Is
비슷해.
it? Yeah.
여기가
I
비슷해.
see.
I think, Von, you broke my heart. Cartier.
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 Cartier. Cartier.
Like in English, you kind of like butchered both R and T. You just made a Cartier.
Cartier.
I don't even know.
Cartier.
Like,
Well, okay, well, it could also, I don't want to speak for everyone in USA, but regional.
Yeah,
It was very
we
different.
just
Yeah.
know, yeah. It's our own
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
pronunciation.
Yeah.
Because I know they're going to destroy me for this. Yeah.
We do.
So in French, we say Jacquemus.
In India, we say Jacquemus.
In USA, we say Jacquemus.
In Italy, I think we just don't say.
You just buy it.
But I think we would say Jacquemus, something like this.
일본어는 자크무스.
I think in France, a lot of people would not 100% know how to say this brand. A lot of people know the brand. It's a recent brand. It's mainly bags and it's cute, and a lot of girls like it. But usually, people will say Jacquemus or Jacquemus. We like remove the S at the end, but the pronunciation is Jacquemus. You can hear like really different one like Jacquemus. It's like. But a lot of people don't even know how to pronounce it properly. I had a lot of fun making fun of it. No, most of them did kind of okay on most of it. Like, honestly, like, there was only like a few brands that were more difficult, and it's not the ones I expected that would be butchered the most. But I think the one that hurt me the most was Von's Cartier. And the cutest was probably Mariko's Dior.
디어르.
It was really fun to shoot today with French, American, Italian and Japanese person, and we kind of like enjoyed the whole shoot today, and it was really fun knowing about the like French culture and knowing about the other countries' culture. So it was really fun. Looking forward for more videos.
It was really good seeing how we all pronounce things either the same or like very different, but also it's funny because we have like a real French person here to be like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think we were all trying to do our best because he was here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we had to show and impress him somehow.
Thank you.
Did it work?
Yeah.
We didn't do that bad apart from Von.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's seen the show. He's seen the show.
나라마다 되게 다양해서 재밌었고, 근데 일본어가 특히 좀 뭐랄까 이 중에서 웃기게 들렸다. 그런 좀 재밌었습니다.
Today we try to pronounce the proper French brand pronunciation.
If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.